In the annals of war, some battles defy belief. A siege like no other, a strategic masterpiece of immense scale. For Rome, it was victory or annihilation. For Gaul, freedom or subjugation.
This is the story of Alesia, a defining moment in the shaping of the Western world.
By 58 BC, Julius Caesar began his relentless conquest of Gaul. His legions, hardened veterans of countless campaigns, were a formidable fighting force. They brought with them not just weapons, but unparalleled engineering and logistical prowess. Caesar sought not just victory, but total dominion, and the glory it brought him in Rome. For years, the Gallic tribes had fought among themselves, making them vulnerable.
Their individual bravery was unmatched, but lacked the discipline of the legions.
Yet, a new leader would emerge, one who understood the true nature of their enemy. Vercingetorix, a chieftain of the Arverni, rose to unite the fractured Gallic tribes. He forged a powerful alliance, a formidable resistance against the Roman invaders. Vercingetorix understood Roman strengths, and more importantly, their weaknesses.
He employed scorched earth tactics, denying Caesar supplies and weakening his advance.
This new, unified Gallic resistance began to pose a serious threat to Caesar's campaign. Sacrifices were made, entire regions put to the torch, to starve the Roman war machine. However, Roman discipline and cavalry often proved superior in direct confrontations.
Roma!
Despite their renewed unity, fighting the Romans head-on was still a perilous endeavor. He decided to lure Caesar into a trap, a stronghold where the Romans would be vulnerable. That stronghold was Alesia, a virtually impregnable hill fort. Vercingetorix led his main army, approximately 80,000 men, into Alesia. Caesar pursued, realizing he had Vercingetorix trapped. But how to conquer such a fortress? Caesar made a bold, audacious decision. He would starve them out. His plan: build an impenetrable wall around Alesia, cutting off all supplies.
The Roman army, with its incredible engineering capabilities, began to construct a wall 11 miles long.
They dug deep ditches, studded with sharpened stakes, designed to impede any escape. Forests were cleared, earth moved, to build Caesar's desperate gamble. From inside Alesia, Vercingetorix watched as his army was slowly encircled. He sent out riders before the ring closed completely, desperate for relief.
These riders carried a message: Gaul must send help, or all is lost.
But Caesar soon learned of a massive Gallic relief army gathering to attack him. He realized his army, now besieging Alesia, was about to be besieged itself.
Caesar commanded the impossible: build a second, outer wall, facing outwards.
This monumental task was undertaken by roughly 50,000 Roman soldiers in just a few weeks. The outer wall was bristling with traps, sharpened stakes, hidden pits, and iron caltrops. Each fortification was meticulously planned, each layer designed to break any assault. Inside Alesia, the Gauls watched with growing horror as Caesar built his impossible double siege. Food supplies dwindled within Alesia, and starvation began to set in. The plight of the civilians within the oppidum became unbearable. Caesar's men maintained their vigilance, knowing that an attack could come at any moment.
Alesia was now a fortress within a fortress, a monumental testament to Roman engineering.
Then, the horizon darkened. The massive Gallic relief army, nearly 250,000 strong, arrived. Caesar faced an enemy 5 times his number. The moment of truth had arrived. The Roman legions prepared for an unprecedented two-front battle.
Inside Alesia, Vercingetorix launched his attack, coinciding with the relief army's assault. It was a desperate gamble, a simultaneous assault on both Roman flanks.
The relief army hit the outer wall, a torrent of warriors against Caesar's ingenious defenses.
Legionaries fought with unwavering discipline, holding their ground against the overwhelming odds.
Every man was a linchpin, every shield a barrier against destruction. Showers of arrows and stones rained down upon the attackers, taking a heavy toll.
The Romans were stretched thin, fighting both internal and external threats.
Caesar himself rode along the lines, a beacon of courage amidst the carnage.
The Roman standards remained unbroken, a symbol of their unbreakable will. At a crucial point, the outer wall was almost overwhelmed. Caesar personally led a desperate cavalry charge, reinforcing his beleaguered legions. His intervention galvanized his men, turning the tide of the desperate battle. Seeing Caesar's desperate counterattack, the relief army began to falter. Their immense numbers turned into a chaotic rout, fleeing the battlefield. Inside Alesia, Vercingetorix witnessed the crushing defeat of his last hope. Knowing all was lost, Vercingetorix chose a path of ultimate sacrifice. He rode out of Alesia to surrender himself to Caesar. Alesia represented the end of organized Gallic resistance. The dream of an independent Gaul was shattered. The victory cemented Roman control over all of Gaul, a territory larger than Italy itself. Caesar returned to Rome as an unparalleled hero, his reputation unassailable. Alesia fueled his ambition, paving the way for his eventual seizure of power. The legacy of Alesia resonates even today, in the heart of modern Europe.
Archaeological discoveries continue to reveal the immense scale of Caesar's engineering.
The weapons of a desperate war still tell tales of courage and conquest. Vercingetorix, the defeated, became a lasting symbol of Gallic and later French national identity. His story reminds us that even in defeat, the spirit of freedom can endure.
Alesia fundamentally altered the course of European history, shaping its cultures and languages. The impact of Roman civilization, ushered in by Caesar's conquests, is undeniable. From the ruins of Alesia, the seeds of modern France were sown, forever linked to Rome.
Alesia remains a masterclass in military strategy and engineering, studied by tacticians for millennia.
It stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the brutal realities of war.
The historical accounts of Caesar and the archaeological evidence continue to inform our understanding. Alesia, a story of ambition, defiance, and a strategic gamble that reshaped an entire continent. It remains a stark reminder of the forces that forge civilizations. A single battle, a single moment, with consequences that echo through millennia. The Siege of Alesia, a timeless tale of human resilience, strategy, and power. Join us as we continue to explore the pivotal moments that shaped our world. Thank you for watching.